So welcome to kind of a premiere in our Tech Talk. This time it's the first episode we're going to speak in English due to my guest, because today I have Nikhil Jha here, who is one of my students actually, because in Paderborn, at Paderborn University, we have a computer science course which is completely in English. And this, as a consequence, we have a lot of international students, and I'm very happy, I'm very glad that he has the time that we can discuss today. Maybe how he got to Paderborn, how he started studying also in Germany, because he's from India, and what he's doing here actually in the field of AI. And we're going to talk about also his role, because he's a very, as I read it in his LinkedIn profile, engaged and motivated and energized and passionate student in the field of AI. So, Nikhil, nice to have you here today.
Thank you so much, Roman.
I introduced you already, but maybe say a few words to yourself. You're a computer science student still, but
yes,
already at the end of your study course, I would say.
Right.
What was your motivation to study computer science, and what was your motivation to come to Germany, especially to the big town of Paderborn?
First of all, thank you for the very nice introduction. Means I never got such good introduction. That was very beautiful. Second, coming to Paderborn, especially in Germany, was a big choice of mine. Reason behind, I was working already in India, and then I got motivated because of the innovation level of Germany. Mm-hmm. And then I was searching for universities, and from beginning I was interested in a couple of things. I remember our first conversation, it was about circular sustainability.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I remember you. I mean, already 2 years ago in the courses,
yes,
in the master courses that I gave, and you were one of the students who was. I really enjoyed it, because you was one of the students who were always participating in the lecture,
yes,
by asking questions, but also try to think about the topics that we are discussing, but data-driven innovation,
yes,
systems engineering, of course.
And the most important thing, which was very favorable for coming to Paderborn University, was we have like no limits. You are allowed to do security classes, you are allowed to do system engineering classes, you do software engineering, you do any other thing, it is up to you. We are not bounded. So that was the best thing which I liked. And the second thing was, I read about you. So even before landing to Germany, excellent. I was like, I want to meet this person. That's not a lie. But yeah, I was quite like impressed, and I always wanted to like work with you or learn from you. So in my first semester, since I was late due to my visa, the only course which I took was yours.
Okay. Oh, I feel honored, and that's explaining to me also why you were so engaged and
yes,
really passionate about what we're doing there. And I think this is very beautiful. I have to say, being student at the University of Paderborn, you have also been student worker at the Fraunhofer IEM, and now you're a student worker at you have it here, the AI Marketplace, yes, which is a spin-off, a startup from the university and Fraunhofer, doing AI engineering topics. And so this is kind of, you're really bound to our ecosystem here. So I think this is very interesting. But we don't meet every day. So we meet just on several occasions.
Yes.
And that's why I also have so many questions about what are your favorite topics you're working on right now? What is the main things, maybe at the AI Marketplace over the last years, what you learned in the field of AI?
Okay, so with AI Marketplace, I'm working as AI technology generalist, and fortunately, I was their first employee. So after the spin-off, we went to Garage. I was their first employee. So as the first employee, you are as good as a team member. Yeah. So starting from filling up the coffee in the morning, we go till preparing for various like hardcore solutions for engineering, which can be done starting from their prototype ideation, and then using a couple of things which you taught in the class, then building BMC canvases, and then based on that, giving out proper solution, going through steps of processes for prototyping, and then going to production level applications. Major thing which I am currently into, it's also related to my master's thesis. It is a secret, but I can reveal a little. So it's more of about requirement engineering with AI. So that is going to be a topic. And during my project group, you were also there. So we did something similar. And same goes in AI Marketplace. We work, one of the domain in which we are doing more work is like requirement engineering, system engineering, and multiple domains of that. Unfortunately, I cannot tell you the exact project, but that will be super nice to talk about.
But we have this topic already very often in my tech talk, how to use AI for requirements engineering.
Yes.
And you did this project group already as a student. You learn about it in the lectures, and then you have the possibility to do your master thesis on this topic and working at the AI Marketplace on a real cases for companies. I think this is very interesting, and it's a good situation. I would be glad if I would have been a student and have so many opportunities to work in this field. But you're also working as, you founded the Google AI Developer Hub or Google Developer Hub in Paderborn, because it was not existing here. And you came to Paderborn and say, we need something like that. And also in Paderborn, we have so many computer science students, a strong computer science department at the university. So what was your motivation to found it, and what is the current status of this Google Developer Group?
So for Google Developer Group, I'll tell you a little history of it. So I am associated with Google developers from 2017 when I was in my bachelor's. So that time it was a global trial going on for Google Developer Group campus edition, in which like students from the bachelor's were doing something. We did that, and among 200 students which were selected from whole India, I was in top 10 in managing community. So that time I fell in love with the community building stuff, because community helps you to grow on another level compared to if you do it alone. Then when I came to Paderborn, there were already like a lot of groups, very nice groups. I attended them. But I felt they were students groups. Whereas if I go to Google Developer Group instead of campus only, so Google Developer Group Paderborn, so it is a community for city, not only for Paderborn, but to nearby cities. So I checked with them. They said, there is no GDG in your city or nearby. So then there is an interview process and everything. And then I got the chance. With that, today, like it's around 2 years in Europe. In India, like when we used to call students to come, we used to get like 1,000 students. That was very
It's a little bit different in Germany.
So that was a learning curve for me. I'm like, once I came here, I was like, I will give free food, free snacks, please come. And people like, but we are busy. So that was a learning curve. But now still we are 120 people from different parts of Paderborn as well as NRW. People from Dortmund, from companies like IBM also come and join our events. We develop MVPs, we develop prototypes, and we showcase it sometime to like anyone we know. Couple of weeks back, couple of days back, I was at Berlin. I met Google's head of Hungary, who was the clouds head. So I showed him like we made this prototype in half an hour. He was impressed, and that's how we want to solve some solutions and like solve some problems which are there in the world with this group of energetic people.
Great. Passionate people about getting things done.
Yes.
I think this is very important, especially nowadays. And of course, I think it's very impressive to have like more than 100 people in this community, in this region coming together. As you said, you meet and then you decide what you're going to do. A little bit. So it's a very intelligent mob, something like that, and you find problems and you find solutions, and you learn so much, I think, in such kind of situations, and I think very, very impressive. And as you said, at the beginning you have to sponsor a little bit food and drinks, and I remember that we also have like, it was I think the final meeting of the project group.
Yes.
And then there were also some drinks there, and then you said the Google Developer Group is sponsoring, and I felt like, okay, now the students are already sponsoring our lectures. But I think I hope that that some of the students also say, okay, we want to participate in this kind of community. And if there are also people from companies, I think this is great. Also getting people from different stages in their life together.
True.
And the hacking and the technology is something which binds everybody together.
Exactly.
Very
and one of the best thing, which is like being a very young community, we don't have any limits. We like, okay, even if we have people say sometimes stupid idea, but we don't care. We develop it, and that's the energy which we need in any growing community. And Google helps us in a way. They provide us technology and everything. Plus, they don't limit us to only use Google's tools. So we are
you're free in using everything. It's not that like Google saying you
only use our tools. They're like developed. Just do something. So we do it. So it's
and
fun.
there are no stupid ideas at the beginning. This is what students, I think, are even better than people who are already working. And people who are already working feel like, oh, it's not a good idea. I cannot tell my colleagues or my boss. They will laugh at me and so on. And students feel like a little bit more open. And even Einstein already said there, if an idea is not sounding stupid, then it's not a good idea. So it's nothing new, it's nothing disruptive or something like that. So I think this is great, having this kind of community and mindset, but it needs people like you and to push it also. So you're very busy. AI Marketplace, working, you're finishing your study course in computer science, the Google Developer Group. And I saw that you also have a YouTube channel. Maybe you tell us a little bit about that.
So my YouTube channel was also a spin of my, I call myself a versatile engineer. So in my versatility, there was a point to create something every day. I used to write poems. I used to write a lot of LinkedIn articles. You must have seen. I was posting like every day. Day one of
your food.
Like
every day. Today I ate this.
I ate this. I lifted this much weight. And so my process was rather than like producing content, I went initially on like, let's push on quantity. So initially it was more about documenting everything I was doing, inspired from Gary Vee. Then slowly I understood, okay, there is need of me in particular domain in which I can inspire someone, not forcibly to come and study in Germany or at Paderborn, but rather if they're spending some money at unreasonable place, they can better watch something which I'm going through. So I recorded my journey. Somehow people liked it, and then they were like asking questions. And now it happens like many times when I go around in university, I find many students who say, we watched your videos before coming to Paderborn. So you helped us move around in Paderborn before even landing in Germany.
I think it's so great to share information and the experience that you already have. And in some way, I share my experience to you as a teacher, as a professor. You sharing your experience then to the younger students, or maybe the people who, or the kids who are going to study but are not aware of if I should go to Paderborn or not, and how would it be like to be in Germany and something like that. I think if you ask like 100 German students if they would go to India, like 95 would say no, and would not think about it. And that's I think the other way around. You also have to accept that Germany is also a foreign country for Indian people. So this is something maybe we forget from the German point of view, and it's total foreign, and you also have to see what it's like, how it's going to be, the pros, how the people are, how I get food. Very easy.
Do we have Indian stores? How do you cook? So I started I'm making YouTube videos about cooking and telling them like 10-minute recipes. Just mix this, and then you will be done. So,
that's great.
And along with that emotional point which is there behind YouTube is, suppose I'm staying away from my parents, my friends, my relatives who were very close to me, and same is happening for so many kids, and many of them are my friends. And whenever I'm shooting, I shoot roughly so that all my friends are there in the videos.
Okay.
Now their parents say, ask Nikhil to create more videos so that we can see you living your life.
Participate more in your life than they actually.
And it is an emotional touch which is very good for me, that their parents feel lovely when they see the videos. They're like, oh, my son is there, my daughter is doing
but
this.
I tell you the truth, I think my parents are still the biggest fan of my YouTube videos too, so we share this. So this might be in common. But okay, so let's go back to the field of AI maybe.
Yes, sure.
What is your personal view on this topic? What do you think will be the world look like with AI in the next 5 years? So what is the view of computer science students, and then maybe of a professor? Or this would be, I think, also interesting to know.
So for me, AI is a thing which people say is overhyped, but it's not.
It's not.
It's that stupid idea which we were talking about that becomes sometimes overhyped in the beginning, and people start hating it or something like this. But with time passing by, they start like, okay, let me use it one time. And then they're like, wow, it's good. So slowly it will do that. Second thing is people are sort of scared of using AI. For me, I was talking a couple of minutes ago that AI is like my best friend. I sleep with it, I wake up with it, and everything I do, it's with AI. And in future, it is somehow going to be our best assistant. Like people, okay, we are creating some good poems and stories for fun. That's good. But
some memes.
Yeah, some memes. But since now we got the hold of that, now we are reaching to the actual fields of medicine, of law, of engineering, and we are solving critical problems where like human either have to put too much money, too much efforts, or too much time. And now those are being solved faster and in a nice way. It's not like if you're editing something, it looks like patchy, but rather it looks classy and still got done very fast at cheaper cost.
Yeah, I share this vision very much because I think it's really something AI is right now for the majority of the people, not our bubble. Our bubble is all about AI and we see all the projects. But the majority of the people out there is like a very big underestimation what AI will, how AI will change our lives in the next, not in the next 20 years, in the next 5 to 10 years will be a tremendous change in everything. And it's a challenge for everything. It's a challenge for the university, a challenge for the students, challenge for the people in the companies, for the company itself. So, but I think I enjoy it because it's interesting. It's you know, for people who are very passionate and energized and so on, it's feel like we can be busy, we can do something about that. So very interesting to know about that.
Just to add on, like you taught me about Industry 4.0, and what I felt about AI was it is the voice of Industry 4.0. This is how Industry 4.0, which we visioned, can be actually implemented across the world in a better way, along with IoT, all the smartness in the devices, in the applications, in each and everything which we were thinking of, that we'll be doing something. So I felt like Industry 4.0's voice is AI, and especially Gen AI.
It's a good picture to think about that in this way. So, Nikhil, what are your next plans?
Next plans will be, first of all, finishing my thesis.
I hope so.
And I feel it's a marathon, but limited time. So I have to sprint in between.
Wait until you start your PhD. So that's
that can be a big possibility. And for me, I'm more intended towards solving problems, starting from very mini ideas to big things. I'm learning every day. I have kept like a couple of hours of my day when I'm traveling or I'm just relaxing instead of watching a lot of reels. Someday I do that. But most of the time I try to read posts from people like you, other influencers. I am lucky enough to get chance to go to some events like Google I/O Connect, learn a lot there. This time, instead of too much eating and roaming around with friends, I was focused on the lectures. I was learning. So my focus will be, and I want to stay at Paderborn. I love Paderborn that much. So my idea for future will be staying in Paderborn, creating some super cool ideas, solutions for engineering, medicines, anything which can help the humanity as well as our ecosystem grows.
Yeah.
And maybe inviting you to my podcast.
Yes, I will come. Sounds like a very good plan, and something really, it's not only passion. If you want to have passion as a person, you need some kind of vision and goal and objectives that you're looking for. And I think you have that in mind, and that's so beautiful to see. So I wish you all the best on your next steps. Maybe some steps can still go together.
Yes.
And I hope you enjoyed some quick insights into the life of international computer science students here at Paderborn, or I would say in the field of AI, and doing their first steps here in Germany. So see you next time.